Greetings and salutations, my operators, and welcome back to Chapter 10 of Tales of Crestoria. This is the last completed chapter, I believe, in this game before it finally ends tonight in like 12 hours. So, let's get to it. Listen to that. Even the birds are singing. It's like they can't get over what a great guy I am. The old man is saying crazy things again. Hold on. I'll go get some medicinal herbs. He must have eaten some poisonous plants that's affecting his brain's perception of reality. Oh wow. Also, I sound muted again. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Okay. Oh no! That sounds serious! We need to make him spit them out right away. Oh yeah. This is real serious business. Hey, McHugh, crawl in this guy's mouth and pull out those plants he's been chomping. McHugh! McHugh! Do not put this on poor McHugh. There is nothing it can do to help, and you know it. We just have to accept that Orwin is as good as dead. Okay, how do we get from what I said to what you just said? Excuse me for feeling a little good about myself. I didn't expect you to be giving up on me for dead because of it. I was just bored is all. Saying a little something to fill the silence. Sheesh. Maybe try treating your seniors with just the tiniest modicum of respect sometime. I feel compelled to point out that we're all equally bored, and you're entirely to blame, Owen. Exactement. We came all this way because you said you knew how to get into the library, and we were foolish enough to believe you. And now we've had to spend half the day just standing here waiting. Do you think he's trying to betray us again? Marcella, you gotta trust me. Look into my eyes. Are these the eyes of a liar? Yes, they're cloudy and vague. You have the point. Your eyes are rippled with sad shadiness and uncertainty. Whoa, harsh much? Okay guys, let's all stop dumping on Orwin. Yes, he's dubious and weird and reeks of desperation. And yeah, maybe he does seem completely devoid of any virtues worthy of respect. But what's important is, he's trying really hard to change. At least I hope he is. Thank you for your support, Kanata. It was as excruciatingly painful as always. Hey guys, we got company. I'll shoot him, just be safe. Okay, hold your fire. Do not shoot! That's our guy. So this is where you've been, Master Orwin. You've late Carvis, and you would not believe the abuse I had to suffer because of it. I am sorry if you find me tardy, Master Orwin. But your message of "meet me in the forest" was not exactly specific. Perhaps next time you could detail where you might wish to meet. With so little to go on, I was forced to spend a great deal of time searching for you. That is the reason for my late arrival. Alright, my bad. Still fond of lengthy lectures, I see. Orwin, who is this man? Oh yes. Allow me to introduce myself. It is my honor to serve as a general in the military of Toshimina. My name is Carvis Blue. Carvis Blue? The Carvis Blue? You heard of him, Aegis? Of course I have. He's the commander-in-chief of the Toshimina military. There is not a knight or soldier who doesn't know that name. If he's so important, why is he helping Orwin? Duh, because I asked. Don't let the snooty tale fool you. This guy was the former king's closest friend, and he did a lot to help raise me and my little brother. This man had to help raise you? The poor fellow. Ah, you understand. He's been looking after me as best he can ever since I left the castle. Which reminds me, thanks for taking care of those bar tabs for me. It's not as if you left me any choice in the matter, Master Orwin. When you invited my soldiers out to drink, you seem to have made a habit of billing the military for it. And when there's a mountain of bills in front of the castle, we have little choice but to clear them. Come on, your soldiers need a chance to blow off steam. No harm in opening up the coffers for that. But the military should have no reason whatsoever to pay for your drinks. Well, you got me there. Not to mention the efforts it took to put together that rescue operation when I heard you'd been arrested in Medigal. Had I failed to compel them to drop the charges, it could have been an international incident. Do keep your blundering within Toshimina's borders. Ooh la la, you have suffered more than I suspected. Wow. I truly hope you can move on from this trauma and find peace in life, General Blue. Okay, seriously. We all get it now. I didn't ask that the soldiers to... Oh god. I didn't ask that soldier to summon you here out so we can listen to you whine all day, Carvis. I am well aware of that, Master Orwin. What you desire is an audience with the king, yes? You're trying to talk to the king of Toshima? Oh god. I mean, he is Orwin's brother. Maybe even kings heed their elder siblings. Oh, he better heed. Heed well and good. The royal family determines who gets access to the library. If you want that material, the fastest way to get it is to go straight to the top. So, how soon can you get me into the castle, Carvis? That will not be possible. What? Why not? Thanks to Vision Central, everyone is aware of what transpired with Naya. You may be his brother, but a king cannot allow a transgressor into his castle. And that came straight from him? Yes. That pig-headed little brat. It's the basic common sense. You should be thanking your lucky stars that so prominent a man as General Carvis Blue was willing to speak with you at all. Is that it then? Are we just not gonna be able to get those materials on Kars? Nah. That just means we gotta fight our way in. See? Should listen to me from the get-go. Try not to sound so delighted about it. Now, shall we depart? Depart? Where are we going? To a cave further in the forest. He said he'd be waiting for you there. His Majesty, I mean. Your brother. Yeah, I'm just fumbling all over my words. Ugh.
俺が相手だ。俺が道を開け。
ですよ。
絶対に生き残って先へ進むんだ。
私も生き残る。彼方の隣にいないんだから。次で最後ね。急行発進。負けられない。彼方の二人で前へ進むの。
罪を背負ったままそれでも生きよう一緒に
Okay, 2 battle sections. Ugh. Might have been a bad choice to drink G Fuel instead of water.
来い、俺が相手だ。
私の前に立ちふさがるなんて身の程知らずですね。みんな殺されて当然なんです。
絶対に生き残って先へ進むんだ。
私も生き残る。負けないんだから次で最後ね。誰かを守ると誓えるくらい女は強くあらなあかん。お嬢を見てるとそう思うわ。ユナだってすごく強いと思うけど、うちにもまだ伸びしろがあるはずや。まだまだ強くなるで。
Another battle section, okay.
みんな殺されて当然なんです。
俺が道を開け。
ですよ。手加減できないから覚悟して。負けないんだからアリウッタたちの邪魔しないで。これで最後です。頑張っちゃったです。私も頑張ったよ。マキナたち偉い偉いですね。うん、偉い偉いだね。
There it is, straight ahead. I have been waiting for your arrival for quite some time. Hey, how you been, Balkan? Sure been a while. Indeed it has. It is a pleasure to see you looking so well. Yeah, considering the circumstances, it's kind of hard not to take that as anything but sarcasm. This man's the king, huh? They may be brothers, but he and Orwin seem nothing alike. He certainly has a majestic bearing about him. Or a stick up his ass. You sure you can tell the difference? Vicious! He's standing right there! The king of Toshimina, standing right before me. Those clothes you wear, good sir. You dress as a knight of Medigal? But I suppose it would be boorish of me to ask what brings you to Toshimina. Alright, enough screwing around, Balkan. This ain't a public audience. Stop being cute and get real with me here. It creeps me out when you talk like that. Does it now? Then I will, as you say, get real. I am no fan of formality myself. Your Majesty, I have implored you to repeatedly... I have implored you repeatedly to maintain your formal bearing at all times. Grant the hoity-toity crap, Carvis. We can trust them to keep their mouths shut. Whoa, that was abrupt. Now he sounds like Orwin's brother. Oh, heavens forbid. I promise you, I'm still 1,000 times more trustworthy than that deadbeat ever be. But that doesn't mean I like having to spew all that roundabout whatever bringeth thou to our fair kingdom talk. So if you don't mind, let's keep this chat casual. Just don't spread it around that I talk like a stable boy in private. Huh, gotta say, I like you a hell of a lot more than I thought I would. Thanks, dude! That means a lot coming from the greatest of all transgressors. Such a scowl at Aggie Grouch. Are you so disappointed that the king is not who you expected him to be? No, of course not. I would never be so discourteous as to judge another by their manner of speech alone. You Knights of Medegal are hardcore serious 24/7, ain't ya? Hey, don't get me wrong. I got a lot of respect for that. But hell, if I could ever live like that. And yet, as our king, that is exactly the life you must lead, your majesty. Yeah, don't remind me. Alright, let's cut to the chase before Carvis loses it completely. Ray, get down to it, Orwin? Kinda what I'm doing here. So, I hear you want to read some volumes from the Royal Library. That's not happening. Move on. Bro, what the hell? My answer's my answer. You're not getting in, and I'm not getting you anything from the archives. And don't bother asking why. If you thought for 2 seconds about the position you're in, you could easily figure it out for yourself. You're saying it's because we're transgressors? Yeah. And to be clear, that goes for all the rest of you as well. Or, you too. Everyone knows materials in the Royal Library are under the royal family's control. Us loaning them to you is basically saying the whole nation of Toshimina is on the side of the transgressors. Yeah, you got a point, and no one's gonna dispute your reasoning. It's just, you know, we're asking for a favor here. Oh, what? You think just because I'm your little brother that I'll... Don't even think about playing that card. You know damn well I'm the king of Toshimina first, and your brother second. Just, so give it up. Damn it, Balkan. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't have dragged you two into this. Sorry about that. We'll find some other way to get our hands on what we need. That was a phenomenal waste of time. So long, Baldwin. Probably won't be seeing you again. So have a good life and all. Wow. Never thought you would give up that easily. I ain't even done talking here. You got something more you want to say? Oh, just thought we could shoot the breeze a bit, like old times. And I want to be clear, that is all this is. So hey, you ever hear about the sealed door at the library? A sealed door? Yep, it's a door, sealed shut, as sealed doors tend to be. Because you see, the library also serves as an emergency shelter for the public. So they built an access point to an existing network of caves that people could use to safely exit the city in the event it became necessary. Of course, those caves are full of monsters now. Monsters really love those caves. As soon as we wipe them out, they come right back on. Shame too, because the monsters defeat the entire point of a safe escape route. So we kinda had to shelve that whole idea. Sure wish we known that before we built that door in the library that connects to those caves. To recap, the door you're talking about is the sealed door in the library, yep. And you have to keep that door sealed because of all the monsters in the caves, no? So you ain't gonna open it for us, but there's a way in. That's what you're trying to tell us? Not at all. Just shooting the breeze, sharing a little Toshimina fun fact with you all. That cave leads to the library you wanted to get into. Well, that's just a coincidence. And the fact that the cave in question is the one we're standing right in front of, well, that's a coincidence too. So if we go through this cave, we can get into the library. Backwin. Bro, Orwin. Get lost for a sec. What? Give us some space. I want to have a few words with everyone who isn't my brother. What the hell is this? You got something to say to everyone except your own brother? Just shut up and get the hell out of here. This conversation's dragged on long enough as it is. Now even you're turning on me? Screw you. Whatever. You want me gone? I'm gone. Happy now? Even at his age, he's still half a toddler. He becomes easier to deal with when you pretend he is not any way our elder. Cut him some slack. Believe it or not, my brother has some pretty good qualities too. So, what's the secret you're so eager to share? Just something I want to ask all of you. Take care of my brother for me, will you? Your Majesty, please! You needn't bow your head to the likes of us. Oh, I'm not making the request in the capacity as a king. I saw the whole incident on Vision Central. I know what happened to Naya. I know my brother's a transgressor now. And you do not want to ask him about that? But why he killed Naya? My brother will love that woman from the bottom of his heart. Even I know that. If he killed her, I know there has to be a reason for what he did. But I don't have the heart to ask him in the condition he's in now. You're such a caring brother. That's because I know the real Orwin. The real Orwin? My brother always was exceptional at everything. Ever since we were kids, there was no activity I could ever match him at. It drove me crazy with jealousy. But then one day, he suddenly up and left the castle. At the time, I couldn't figure out why, but I understand better now. He gave me the throne, and why? Because if he'd taken it, I'd have been stuck in his shadow forever. I would have lived a life of failure. Oh god. I would have lived a life of failure, unable to compete with his strength, his talents, or his position on the throne. He knew what people would say about him. He knew how it would make him look. But still, he just gave it all up out of pity for me. You really think that Orwin would do that? That Orwin over there? It is a little odd to believe. I can attest to the fact that Master Orwin is far kinder and more charming man than you may realize. Even after giving up his claim to the throne, he still made a habit of lending an ear to our nation's weary soldiers. Which is why they all love him to this day. Wait, so all that before about him drinking on the military's tab? I was simply playing along with how he chose to frame the situation. I know that he would never seek to use the military for his own ends. My brother has this bad habit of making himself the butt of jokes in order to hide his true intentions, especially when he's in pain. It is so pitiable the way he tries to be so cheerful, even after what happened. But sometimes, that's what's needed. As his comrades, I suppose it is on us to play along. He has to be incredibly depressed about what happened to Naya. I appreciate it if you could try to put up with him for a while. It's just one thing after another with that guy. Are you seriously still having your little secret chit-chat? Wrap it up already. Sorry, Orwin. We're done now. About damn time. Alright, let's get a move on. It appears your precious library is right through these caves. Aren't you at least going to say goodbye to your brother? Oh wow. Huh? You stand before your king, citizen. Will you not beg my pardon to leave? No fair! You can't just snap back to the king stuff like that! But alright, sure. See ya, Backwin. Take good care of Aura for me, alright? I swear to you that I will. So go do what you need to do, and then come back to her. As if I was waiting for your permission. into the monster den. Okay, just more battle nodes, I guess. Huh. Should go by pretty fast. You know, you would think after reading out loud for like literal months, I would get better at it, but I'm not. I'm still fumbling with my words. I still can't read and talk at the same time. Talented young knight. I don't know which is worse, the damp, muggy air, or the terrible footing in this cave. Indeed. At the very least, we probably should have done some rudimentary paving. So I'm still not clear why you're still with us, Carvis? I am most certainly not with you, Master Orwin. I simply happen to be traveling along the same path as you. Let us not question it, shall we? This cave is full of monsters, and the more swords, the better. But is it truly alright for a man of your station to be wading through a damp, monster-filled cave? Commanding an army does not mean sitting at a desk and issuing important-sounding orders, young man. Only by experiencing the realities of the field can one accurately predict conditions in distant lands, and devise the appropriate countermeasures. That is why it is necessary for me to get my own hands dirty like this. That is very wise. I will remember that. It is an incredible honor to receive such praise from a former knight captain of Medigal. You know who I am? Of course. I knew who you were even before I saw you on Vision Central. Aegis Alver, the talented young knight who embodies the ideals of the Megal justice. Even here in Toshimina, your name is known. But I am a knight no longer. Not in title, perhaps, but you still appear to me to be a knight at heart, and I consider that quite a commendable thing. There is something my father always used to say to me. Don't let being a man of low birth stop you from being one of high virtue. He wanted me to be a better knight than anyone else. Your father sounds like an impressive man. That he is. He was so eager for me to become a knight that he trained me from a young age, and my mother supported me with a kind heart and a firm hand. While my family could not provide much, I can never thank them enough for how they raised me. Without them, I never would have become a knight of Medigal. Though what could I possibly say to them now? Ah, of course. You fear that you have now disappointed them. But such fears may be completely unfounded. Do you really think the parents who instilled such virtue in you would be so easily deceived? I don't know. I myself would doubt that. Thank you, sir. Speaking to you has somehow made me feel like a knight again. Haha. Well, I am pleased that I could be of some service to you. Well, this battle came out of nowhere.
絶対に生き残って先へ進むんだ。
私も生き残る。彼方の隣で。ですよ。アリエッタたちの邪魔しないで。勝てないんだから。手加減できないから覚悟して。
これが最後だ。
その鉄球今笑わんかった？実は生きてるやろそれ。鉄球は鉄球ですよ。ほんまに？今度ブブ漬け食べさせたろ。
俺が道を開け。
大きくなって。ですよ。
絶対に生き残って先へ進むんだ。
私も生き残る。絶対倒します。これで最後。やったー。アリエッタたち次も負けられないです。
We sure have made it a long way into this cave. Is there really still more to go? I cannot imagine there's too much left. Kanata, look at that. A door! Wow, it's kinda weird to see a door in the middle of a cave. But that means this has to be the sealed door King Bakwin told us about. Oh god. Ah, we're here. Then it seems it's time that I be on my way. Thank you so much, General Carvis. You have my thanks as well. I'll not soon forget what you told me. Oh, think nothing of it. See ya, Carvis. Hey, thank Bakwin for me, would ya? Don't get carried away with it, though. Just looking for functioning acknowledgement here. Well, aren't you a sweetheart? Shut up. I shall convey to him your deepest gratitude, Master Orwin. I wish you all the best of luck on your journey. Until we meet again. Okay, let's get inside. After all this time, we're finally making it into the library. Yeah, we're about to find out everything there is to know about Kask. Now, let's get this door open. Huh? It won't budge. Did you expect it to? They did call it the sealed door. Alright, enough screwing around. Out of my way. Eat this! Vicious! Warn us before you start shooting. Ugh. Now my ears are ringing. Think this through, people. What do you think will happen if the guards outside the library hear gunshots? We're probably fine on that front. The way the library is put together, this door is as far away as it can be from the entrance. No way the sound of gunshots would travel that far. See? Exactly as I planned. That is a lie, and I would know. But look! He shot out the lock! Looks like we can actually open it now. See you inside. Hey Orwin, wait up! Wow, look at all these books. It would take years to read all of these, and 100 lifetimes would not be enough. We don't have that much time. We do not belong here, and will likely be discovered in due time. So we need to get this done as quickly as we can, right? Everyone, split up, and look for materials about Kask. Dredge Fang. McQ. You couldn't swat McQ with that punch, McQ. You gotta swing those fists a lot faster than that. Here, put your fluffy little fist a bit more inward and punch. McQ. Yeah, McQ. You gotta put your hips into it, like this. McQ. What do you think you're doing? All the research is making us sluggish, so I'm putting McQ through a little training session. And you believe that train McQ will somehow accomplish something? Of course he'll accomplish something. McQ is a living thing, ain't he? If he wants to stay alive in this world, he's gotta fight for it. You wanna get tough, don't you, McQ? McQ. Damn right you do. Then I'll teach you how to kick next. So you put your weight on one foot like this, and then kick. McQ. Huh. That ain't really cutting it there. Not exactly sure what's not working though. Maybe his legs are too short. McQ. Aw, look. You made him sad. I'm sorry, McQ. That wasn't my intention at all. But look, not everyone needs to be a great fighter. We all have valuable roles to play. So what's his? Well, he's... I'm sorry, McQ. Nothing's really coming to me. McQ. Could you two stop teasing McQ and start helping? Heh. Only one teasing the query here is Priscilla. I wasn't teasing him. Our conversation just took an unfortunate turn. Well, either way, you're goofing off when we need you working. And that ain't fair because I'm the one who wants to goof off. There'll be none of that, bro. Oh god, that's... Boo. You're the one who knows the library best. Yeah, sure. But I'm also the one with the least stamina, on account of my advanced age. Why do you sound so proud of that? Wow, did you hear that, Orwin? You didn't actually use your nickname. Are you really cool with that? Huh? Why wouldn't I be? A beautiful girl just made up a special pet name just for me. Who would refuse a gift like that? Every sentence out of your mouth just gets sadder. So, anybody find anything about Cass yet? Oh, we found something alright. Though, it is not exactly the type of information we had in mind. Yeah. It's still better than nothing. Now, we know the circumstances of her birth at least. Oh yeah? Let's hear it. According to what's written here, our world suffered an unprecedented crisis some 8 centuries ago. We were attacked by a bestial avatar of ruin known as the Dreadfang, which threatened an end to all living beings. The Dreadfang? The humans of the time could do nothing to stop its swath of destruction. Our extinction seemed inevitable. So the world's best and brightest gathered to find a way to resist it, and decided upon creating a god. And that god... Correct. Cass was the artificial god created to defeat the Dreadfang. What a bizarre story. The being which we consider a god was created by us to defeat some menace. How exactly does one create a god? Well, apparently, Cass was originally a normal human being. She was one of 2 human beings born with some unusual aptitude. Of the 2, Cass was the one chosen to undergo some sort of procedure. It infused her with massive amounts of mana, and turned her into a powerful being she is today, according to that account at least. So, there were 2 god candidates, and she was the one who was selected? What happened to the other one? And what was so special about them in the first place? That, we do not know. According to the text we read, Cass managed to defeat the Dreadfang. then ascended to the heavens above to continue watching over humanity. La fin. That was the end of the story. And at some point, after ascending to the heavens, she created a system of vision orbs, I guess. We found a different book about that. It is said the vision orbs were created 90 years ago. Cass abruptly gave everyone in the world an orb, and had them install a vision central in each town. As for why, I cannot say. Just a whim, maybe? She didn't seem to be taking her job all that seriously to me. I think not. She was a god created to save mankind. I doubt that she would do something to fetter it without reason. Yeah? You got some basis for that? None whatsoever, beyond my own intuition. Intuition, huh? And that is why I must do more research. It is easy to speculate about these things when we do not understand. But if you stop there and let mere speculations rouse you into sympathy or anger, you will never truly understand the other people. I abhor those who make enemies based on little more than their own imaginations. And that's why you're so invested in uncovering the truth? I want to understand the truth and convey the truth to the world, for that is the journalistic duty. And what a profound thing I have just said. My journalist fire is burning hotter than it has burned for a very long time. I have made a decision. I will write an exclusive story of Cass and share it with the world. And to do that, I will need an interview. With a god? Good luck with that. That's a little too heavy for me. I think that's a great idea. I knew we had to find Cass and talk to her again. Anyway, when we do, we can ask her all our questions. Like why she made the vision orbs in the first place. You seek to converse with her? It's hard to imagine alone that alone will solve anything. Let's frickin' hope not. This won't be fun at all if it doesn't end with some good old-fashioned violence. Oh, here we go. QQ, McQ! What was that shaking just now? An earthquake? That's strange. The city's built on pretty solid ground. Hard to imagine there'd be much shaking under natural circumstances. Well, tell that to the library, Uburu. Before it collapses all around us. I'm not making any promises. Everyone, look outside. There are monsters in the city. The tremors must have sent creatures into a rampage. If we don't do something, there could be a substantial amount of casualties. Then we need to go out and slay them. I have a feeling you're gonna say that. The hunt is on. Let's head out the front door then. With all that's going on, I doubt the library is what the guards are focusing on. Hurry, before people start getting hurt. Oops, nope, oh crap. Okay, I'll get back to this. Okay, it's just a water battle, so shouldn't be too long. Wait, is it permanently gonna play the... Oh, no, it just goes back into battle, okay. I honestly didn't know that. I never went back to these battles. Wow, is it just gonna play the audio from now on?
さっきの揺れが原因なんやろ。どこで何が起きたんやろか。
それより今は魔物をなんとかしよう。このままじゃ町のみんなが危険だよ。
そうだな。被害が出ないよう可能な限り魔物を引きつけるぞ。
来い。町の人には指一本触れさせないぞ。
Wow, that's really annoying. I mean, luckily it wasn't like an important scene, but still. One accidental misclick and it ruins everything, huh? Okay, another quick battle node. I think the next node will be a story one.
この数、さすがに俺たちだけでは辛いな。
そこは心配ねえぜ。ほら、あそこ見ろよ。全軍構え。距離を取って一匹一匹仕留めていきましょう。
カーバスさん、軍の人たちも一緒に戦ってくれてるんだ。
市民を守るためだし、そこは当たり前だな。トガ人を無視してくれてるのはそういう指示だろうけどよ。
猫の手も借りたい時やさかい、ありがたく助けてもらおうか。
これならいける。一気に殲滅しよう。
大きくなって肉ですよ。過労な方向よ。クラッシュハンディング負けないんだから。
Oh, another battle node, okay.
灰になる準備はいい？大きくなって肉ですよ。過労な方向よ。クラッシュハンディング絶対倒し
Ah, there's Tori. Okay, gotta be careful with those. It looks like we've slain all the monsters in town. Only because Carvis bailed us out. We have to make sure to thank him for that. How about let's not? Transgressors thanking a military general ain't gonna play the way you want it to. Boo is correct. We don't want anyone to think E is in league with us. Oh, I hadn't considered that. Is something the matter, Vicious? You look troubled. Something ain't right. I feel like, I don't know, we're being watched, maybe. Well, we certainly weren't being subtle when we slew those monsters. We may have attracted the notice of the locals. Then we need to get out of the city. And go where? We still have not figured out where Cass could have gone. McHugh! McHugh! There's a crowd forming over there. I wonder what's happened. That's their Vision Central, isn't it? They must have been broadcasting new suspects. I wish there was something we could do to help them. It's too late for them now. Even if we could somehow convince these people not to plead to condemn, remember that people will be viewing this the world over. Yeah, the only way to stop the Vision Orb is at their root. That's why it's so important we find Cass. Looks like this broadcast has begun. Ah. Good people of the world, please lend me your ears. Wait, we know that guy. That's King Gadel. You may already know me, but allow me to introduce myself nonetheless. My name is Gadel, and I am the king of Madagal. What are you up to? Oh, this is gonna be good. I have a bad feeling about this, and I doubt I am the only one. I imagine you have just felt a series of powerful tremors. I regret to report that this earthquake was not natural in origin. It was an attack against all of humanity, engineered by a group of notorious criminals. Who caused these earthquakes, and how? The direct cause of the tremors was a volcanic eruption. The debris from which has already obliterated 2 towns at the base of the mountains. 4,000 people lived in those 2 towns, and we do not believe it likely that any significant amount of them could have survived. That's horrible. And somebody did that to them? Who could do such a thing? The volcano erupted due to the death of a local hegemon, a monster that maintained the stability of the earth in the region surrounding it. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to refer to it as the murder of the hegemon. Citizens, I would like you to take a look at this vision. Yeah! We just need to slay this thing. Me? How are you in this footage? I have no idea. I've never been to the place they're showing. I've never fought that creature. Now you die, you stupid bastards, die! Oh, look, that's me. And it's not just us. I see Marcella and Aegis and Yuna too. The team I had dispatched to investigate the mountain managed to capture this on a vision orb. The transgressors depicted here, including the great transgressor himself, perpetrated this act. They have ravaged this land, killing thousands. Are we to allow this vile deed to go unpunished? No. I assure you we are not. We will make our pleas for the appropriate verdict and the appropriate punishment. And with the power of the pleas from all the world's people, we can ensure these vile transgressors are finally destroyed. That bastard's got all of Vision Central wrapped around his finger, don't he? How is this happening? None of us have been to the places he showed. So, he has found a way to fake it. That entire vision was a fabrication. What else could it have been? Are you kidding me? There's a way to fake Vision Central footage? This is clearly different from what he did to me, where he used real footage as in a deceptive context. He would have to create this out of whole cloth. That's an incredible, dangerous technology, and Gadel has it in his fingertips. Interesting. But we kinda got more pressing problems now. Brace yourselves. Damn you, great transgressor! How much tragedy must you cause before you're finally satisfied? These transgressors are nothing less than enemies of humanity itself. We have to do right by all the people they killed. We can't allow such horrible criminals to live. Be gone. Be gone, the whole lot of you. There's no redemption for what you've done. Condemn these monsters. Murderers, be gone. Burn in hell, great transgressor. All transgressors need to be purged. I want you all gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Wow, that's a whole lot, please. And here they come. We gotta deal with that many of them? Combat positions, everyone. They're coming for us. We can't die yet. Not now.
みんな突破しよ
う。仲間入りした途端これかよ。選ぶ道間違えちまったかな。
だったら今から抜けてもいいんだぜ、おっさん。
残念ながらもう手遅れだな。決めたからには一連卓勝。付き合ってやるよ。
ニッキ、俺のそばから離れちゃダメだよ。
ここで戦っては市民を巻き込んでしまう。町の外に向かいながら応戦するぞ。
ch.10も敵がいすぎてどっちがどっちかもう分かれへんのやけど。
だったら蹴散らして道を開けるだけだ。乗り遅れんなよお前ら。全速力で暴れ回ろうぜ。
大きくなって。
Yeah, this is an unfortunate part of not the gameplay not reflecting the story. Because this is only a wave of 3. At least in Fate Grand Order, they show like an army of like 99, like in the back row. But I guess they can't like program in like 99 waves. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be battle notes for a while. So yeah, it's kind of nice, like, the story shows, like, how easily dystopian a public judgment system can be. Especially if there's, like, literally anyone in power. Because they can just manipulate it. I think that's neat. Ooh, new location. Ooh, a locked guest. We've killed so many of them. And yet they just keep coming. What? You tired already, Kanta? Pathetic. You ain't gonna change the world if that's all you got. I'm counting you to entertain me here. So stand up and clear away all that fear and despair with a big old smile. You always demand the impossible. But I will stand up. I won't let it end like this. I won't die and leave everything unchanged. The enforcers. What are they doing? What is happening? Looks like they're giving all their power to that one. More and more of them are doing it now. Well, ain't that lucky. Now we just wipe them all out in one go. Move, everyone. It's about to attack. Is everyone okay? I dodged away in time, but... Whoa, look what I did to the ground. All that just from one shot? We're already exhausted, and now we have to fight this beast? Do not give up. I have no idea who's saying this. Whoa! It's you! Oh, myself. Milia. I'll help. We'll all strike at once. Milia! It's good to see you again, Kanta. You too, Miss Ella. But what are you doing here? We can talk after we kill the enforcer. Yeah, good call. I don't know who that radiant beauty is, but I welcome any help we can get. We must end this quickly. Strike now.
Mira, 油断しないで。そっちもな、カナタ。やれる。ミラが手を貸してくれるなら。
癒してフレッシングヒートなってアローの方向や
Yep. You've grown stronger, Kanata. Well, I've been through some things. Oh, Milia and Cass. Didn't expect that. I still don't know how we won. The Grand Enforcer review has reached its end, and I will certainly not be calling for an encore. God, I'm exhausted. I couldn't move another step. Thanks for your help, Milia. We never could have defeated that thing without you. I'm not sure that's true. You've really changed, Kanata, beyond just growing stronger. You think so? Yes, your eyes look different from when we first met. I see resolve in them now. I guess that's true. Sounds kind of embarrassing to hear you say that, though. If you're done blushing, Kanana, perhaps you could introduce your friend? Oh, right. The rest of you weren't there when we met her. This is Mila. She and Velvet saved us when we were attacked by an unusually strong monster outside of Dalkia. Wait, Milla? Is she the one Velvet told us about? The one who made an oath to her? Milla, have you seen Velvet since then? We actually met Velvet before we came here. She said she was killing incarnations to fulfill your pact. I see. Then I trust she told you everything? Yeah. Unfortunately, I have not seen her since we became separated. But I trust we will meet again. My life is hers, after all. I cannot borrow it forever. Milla, you're not really going through with that, are you? Never mind that, Kanata. I have a favor to ask of you. I want you to help me stop Cass. Cass? Wait, why would you want to? I suppose that might seem confusing without necessary context. Perhaps I should first tell you about who Cass is to me. Do you have some sort of relationship with her? I do. Cass and I were once dear friends. This was 800 years ago, when she was still human. What? 800 years ago? That would be the era in which humanity was being menaced by the Dreadfang. Jeez, I could tell she was hot, but I never pegged her for an older woman. So you know of the Dreadfang? Good. That should save us some time. First, let me clarify that while I was born 800 years ago, I have not been alive for 800 years. For reasons that do not bear elaboration at present, I entered into a long period of slumber. Of slumber? Allow me to tell the story from the beginning. 800 years ago, all of humanity was focused on fighting the Dreadfang. The Dreadfang was not a single monster, but a collective name of a particularly brutal species. The powerful Dreadfang were gaining ground steadily, and were far weaker against the far weaker humans. Countless soldiers and mages were lost in the fighting. More and more families were mourning their dead with each passing day. Humanity needed a powerful weapon with which to resist their terrifying foe. So they created a god. Correct. They would concentrate mana from throughout creation into a single human vessel, creating a being of unfathomable power. That was the only option humanity had left. I'm sensing a but here. They had worked out how to create a god, but had no suitable human to serve as a vessel. Only someone who could perceive every type of mana existent within the natural world would be able to properly utilize the mana they'd be given. So I've heard of this. Skilled mages are able to sense the mana within the atmosphere and draw power from it. But I doubt there is any human who can sense all of the forms of mana that exist within nature. Correct. Unable to find any viable candidates, they set about creating a human with that particular aptitude. So then, the person they created... Yes, to serve as the vessel, they created Cass. And myself. You, Milla? Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that all of their attempts, only the creation of Cass and myself resulted in viable human beings. The mages of the era had hoped to create numerous vessels in order to enthrone the most suitable among them as god. But creating life is a difficult process, and the vast majority of the efforts failed. Only Cass and I were born as viable human beings. So you were the other candidate mentioned in the book we read at the library. Cass and I were born at the same time and with the same purpose. As such, we became close, and we were almost like sisters. We lived together and studied together for the entire 20 years it took us to maintain maturity as potential vessels. We were inseparable. Except in the end, she got the throne of God, and you got a whole lot of nothing, right? Or maybe you ran away from it. The responsibility of being a god was a bit too much for you, huh? Vicious! There's no call for speaking to her like that way. It all came down to a single day. The day the divine vessel was chosen. Oh, hey Milla. Been looking for you. Cass? Sorry, am I interrupting? Oh no, I was just thinking of taking a break. I've been at it all morning. For real? I can't believe you're able to, like, meditate and craft first thing in the morning. Who wouldn't want their first composure on a day such as big as today? Oh yeah, the whole thing's tonight, huh? The big fancy ritual where they pick the divine vessel? Yes. They said something about how we've pretty much got the same skill set, so they're gonna defer to our opinions on the matter. Which is a fun way of saying they're all cowards who are desperate to fob off the responsibility onto someone else. Oh, don't be like that. The ones taking on the responsibility of the ritual are the best mages in the land. They're already exhausted from having to battle Dreadfang day in and day out. Yeah, whatever. Hey Cass? What's up? I will become God. I was born to be God. I was raised to be God. I have to devote my entire life to becoming God. That duty is more important to me than anything. So I will become God and protect humanity from the Dreadfang. I think that is the least I owe to our sisters who weren't even able to enter this world. Wow, you really sit there and think about stuff like that, huh? And therefore, I am sorry, but... No, yeah, I see where this is going. Newsflash, everyone else has figured out too. You're the only one of us who's worthy of it anyways. Cass. I mean, come on. Could you imagine me as a god? So shallow, right? And the way she dresses, ugh. No way I'm worshipping someone like that. Yeah, I'm a joke. And that'd be the punchline. And so... Oh, no, that's Pokemon Go. And so, after much deep reflection, I'm gonna let you take care of the whole god thing, babes. I see. Then I accept. I am relieved to hear you say that, Cass. I want you to be free to live the life you choose. So, I've got your seal of approval to keep half-assing my way through life. If you wish that, that is exactly what you should do. For reals? For real. You're able to take such a different approach to life than I can, and I love that about you. Aw, that's sweet. Thanks, Sparkles. Well, sorry to interrupt your meditation or whatever. I'll let you get back to it. Very well. Oh, stupid me. I forgot the whole reason I came here. I got a message for you. They're holding the ritual tonight at the Western Shrine. Understood. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, no prob. She lied just now. That's strange. The ritual should be starting soon, yet there doesn't seem to be anyone here. What is that? A letter? Cass! Sorry, Milla. I lied to you. The ritual tonight is actually at the Eastern Shrine. Why would you do this? The thing is, I worry about you, babes. You get that God is immortal, right? God's gonna have to keep on protecting humanity for hundreds and thousands of years. I know you got the whole duty thing going on. I know you're serious and strong-willed and so upright and so honest. So it's gotta be real exhausting. Believe me, I know you better than anyone. You would never bend. You wouldn't even waver. That's why I worry about you. For tens and hundreds and thousands of years, you'll be tied down to that duty, enduring it no matter how painful it may become. It's so easy for me to imagine that Milla, to imagine that way of life. It sucks, Milla. It's too awful. And that's why I'm gonna spare you from it. I think the right answer here is a half-assed god. One like me. Don't get me wrong, Milla. You're so cool when you're doing the whole duty thing. But I'd rather you be happy. And I'm really sorry I lied to you. For real. Cass. Milla. I cannot believe that someone as responsible as Milla would run away before the ceremony. Do you have something to say, Cass? Why should I? I mean, she's the one who disappeared. So why are we wasting our time talking about her? Just got me up already. I suppose our choice is made. Mana, seed of creation, heed my voice and infuse this vessel. And now, I bid you into being, our goddess of salvation. Ah! Cass! Ah! Cass! Cass became god and destroyed the Dreadfang. Whoa, so that's how it happened. Looks like all the facts didn't make it into the history books. That's a heck of a story. Indeed it is. But if she's so determined to be god, why did it all turn out like this? The cast of today may not be the cast that I know. What do you mean by that? I can still perceive mana within all things. The cast of today is in those throes of destructive impulses. Destructive impulses? What do you mean? I do not know what exactly it is, but if Cass is being manipulated by some unknown presence, then we need to stop it. That is my new mission. Milla! Needless to say, I'm prepared to fulfill this duty myself. However, having seen the person that you have become, I would be glad for your help. Will you aid me, Kanata? You bet I will, Milla. Let's stop Cass together. But the problem remains that we have no idea where Cass is. None of the materials we have read provided any insight at that. You need not be concerned about that. I have already completed an analysis on Cass' next destination. You have? Yes, I expect Cass to travel to the Great Grassville Valley, the Great Grass Valley Tree. In fact, I'm almost certain she seeks to destroy all the great trees. Oh god, we're on stage 3. There's like 10 stages. The Great Grass Valley Tree? I have not heard of such a place. I infer from the name that it is an unusually large tree. Hot damn! Do you sure sound stupid right now? That especially hurts coming from you, Vicious. It seems I need to explain about the great trees. I'm hanging on to your every word, Teach. What are you gritting about, Orwin? Just thinking that if Milia had been my teacher when I was younger, I'd probably worked a whole lot harder at my studies. And all for the wrong reasons, if you get my meaning. You know, boobs. The things you're willing to say out loud. Please pay no mind to the conversation happening between those two and continue. Gladly. The destruction wrought by the Dreadfang 800 years ago was not targeted solely at humanity. The monsters also laid waste to the land itself. The earth within their wake became dead zones, where the man was too tainted to support life. Worse still, the corrupted man did not heal with time, but worsened, expanding and inflicting healthy mana. If nothing was done, it would render the entire world uninhabitable, causing the extinction of all life upon it. Cass managed to destroy the Dreadfang, but was unable to restore the land they had tainted. So they came up with a plan to at least protect the land that remained pure from the spreading corruption. So grew 4 great trees that encompassed the untainted area, preventing it from being corrupted by the polluted mana. Ah, so that's what the world looks like. As a result, the land within the trees remained as the world was, capable of supporting life. And you're saying that's where we live, within the area protected by the 4 great trees? Correct. Kill is strange. If these trees are so vitally important, how is it that none of us have ever heard of them before? It must have been restricted information. Maybe if people were aware of the Dreadfang and the great trees, they would realize how precarious our place in the world is. It could start a panic. Could be that keeping that sort of thing hidden serves someone's purpose. How so? Who knows? I'm just spitballing here. If the great trees are that important, then their destruction could be disastrous. Cass has already destroyed one of them. Those tremors you felt earlier were the aftermath of that. That was the death knell of a great tree? That is what the spirits of the earth tell me. They say the ripples caused by its death caused volcanoes to erupt and towns at the foothills to be burned away. Spirits told you that? The details of their stories largely matched the one Gadel was telling. So Gadel was trying to frame us for disasters that he knew were caused by someone else. And even had the fake footage ready for it. That scumbag. Wait a minute. If Cass destroyed a great tree and Gadel tried to frame us for it. Ah, hell. Cass and Gadel are working together. Who would know how to fake a vision orb better than the inventor of the vision orbs herself? Ooh la la, talk about an unholy alliance. How is it fair that Team Cass gets a god and a king? I do not understand why Cass would want to destroy the great trees, but it is clearly an act that would bring great harm to this land. We cannot allow any of the other trees to fall. Absolutely, Milla. All the more reasons we're ready to fight at your side. Thank you, Kanata. I'm grateful for that. We had business with Cass anyways, so it's barely going out our way. Let's go and finish her off. Man, the whole world's in danger. That's some pretty heavy stuff. Losing your nerve, Orbu? Ready to get off the ride so soon? Does it make me want to bail? Honestly, yeah it does. But I'm in this to protect the world for Aura. And I want to know exactly what Gadel hopes to achieve by joining forces with Cass. But more than that, I have sworn an oath to protect the people. I will defeat whoever I must to fulfill it. Kanata will never allow the people of the world to be sacrificed. Therefore, I will go too, to fight at his side. Thanks, Misella. Let's do this, gang. We'll work with Milia to stop Cass. Oh god, there's 24. So that's gonna be a lot of battle nodes. Hey, Milla. Earlier you said that spirits told you something. Is that the one of your powers as a divine vessel? No, that's something different. After Cass became God, I discovered a new mission in life. And in order to fulfill it, I forged a pact with the spirits. Although my ability to perceive mana is what allowed me to deal with them in the first place. Ah, I had wondered what was beyond your unusual fighting style. You were commanding spirits. Correct. I am able to command the 4 great spirits. It's incredible. I had heard of spirits and folklore and such. I never imagined they were real. And the new mission you need to help with, that was to destroy the incarnations? Precisely. And is that what you've been doing since you separated from Velvet? It is. Eradicating incarnations from the world is my current duty. But in the midst of pursuing it, I sensed a disturbance involving Cass. It is possible that I was only able to perceive it because of Cass' recent advent. When she's ascended from the heavens to fight us, you mean? What you said before about Cass being in the throes of destructive impulses, do you have any theories about what that might entail? I do not. It's just a vague feeling that she is different from the Cass I knew so well. And that is why you decided to stop her? Yes. I have deemed confronting Cass is to be far more important than slaying incarnations at the moment. If Cass is heeding those destructive impulses, then soon it stood to reason that she would be traveling to the great trees in order to accomplish her goals. That is why I decided to travel to the Great Grass Valley tree. So you ended up going to a different tree than the one she actually did destroy. Yes, the tree she destroyed was the Great Earheart tree in the southeast. You had a 1 in 4 shot. Not the greatest odds to begin with. I did not make the choice entirely at random. From what I heard from the spirits of Earth, 2 of the trees were weaker than the others. I went to the Great Grass Valley tree, but she ended up destroying the Great Earheart tree first. So the tree we're headed towards now is in grave danger. We may not have much time to save it. We will follow wherever you lead us, but where exactly is this tree? The tree should be near a town called, oh god, Wigasea. That's where we're headed now. Did you say Wigasea? Are you familiar with the place, Aegis? Yes, quite. Wigasea is my hometown. Ooh. Alright, first battle node.
私の邪魔はさせない。大きくなって。みんな殺されて当然なんです。過労な放送よ。チラシを貼っている。させないんだから。
More fights. I forgot I had snacks in my room.
いくですよ。大きくなって。みんな殺されて当然なんです。過労な放送よ。チラシを貼っている。させないんだから。
Man, there's a lot of battle notes.
灰になる準備はいい？大きくなって肉ですよ。ハローの放送よ。キラキラハンディング絶対倒します。
It's all fights. This whole story chapter is all fights. Okay. I guess it makes sense because they're trying to get like a sense of travel.
大きくなって肉ですよ。ハローの放送よ。キラキラハンディング絶対倒します。
Oh, finally a story chapter. All this walking is boring the crap out of me. How much longer we got? Quite a bit, it seems. Huh? What are you looking at me for? You seem very different from the others in your group. I find it strange that you, as you are, would cooperate with me. I think you're a little confused there, lady. There ain't any sort of cooperation. I don't care about your trees or the world. I'm just walking in the direction that sounds most interesting. I see. So you are no hero. That a problem? Not at all. I need all the strength I can muster. I do not intend to pick and choose my allies. If you're gonna be all reasonable about it, that just pisses me off even more. You're pretty powerful, right? Why don't you and I play a little? Just to see which of us is stronger. If you attack me, I will react without hesitation or mercy. You will not escape unscathed. Ah, now that's the sort of confidence that can motivate a man like me. Vicious, maybe don't irritate the almost god. But out, Kanata. Things are just starting to get fun. We don't have time for fun. We got enforcers. Bah! There's a ton of them. We really gotta do this all over again? Be gone, transgressors. Be gone. Be gone before you commit more vile deeds. It's all because of subhuman monsters like you. Be gone from this world. Always fun to get a reminder of how very deeply despised we are. Just think of how many people must be pleading for our condemnation to justify this. Kanata, please, put that from your mind. I know, Miss Ella. No matter how much the people may want it, I can't die yet. It seems your playtime has come to an end. This can be its own kind of fun. Come and get me, enforcers. Maybe killing you will help kill my boredom. We have to break through, no matter their numbers. We can do this.
私の邪魔はさせない。大きくなって
really regret not having breakfast before I did the stream.
大きくなってですよ。可能な方向よ。絶対倒します。灰になる準備はいい？大きくなってみんな殺されて当然なんです。可能な方向や負けないんだから。
Phew. We made it through that somehow. Stick a fork in me. I'm done. I'm so tired I could hurl. The amount of enforcers is becoming ridiculous. I certainly wouldn't mind not doing that again for a while. That's just how much the world hates us right now. We may need to get used to this being the new status quo. You gotta be kidding me. Is it just me? Or is it really getting foggy? Or boo. Just because I cannot see you, don't think I did not feel that. You're such scum, Orwin. Huh? I didn't touch anyone, I swear! This is all a misunderstanding. But of course, I was lying. Hey! Lies like that can get me burned to death are off limits. So, does all this fog mean we're close to the Great Tree? Wixia should just be short distance north of here. But I've never seen the fog extend this far south before. The Great Trees may be expanding the range of their natural defenses now that they're under attack. This sucks. I can't even tell where the hell I'm going. The fog may not be a concern. Each of you, touch my hand. What are you gonna do? This fog was born of a certain type of mana. Therefore, if I infuse you with mana of the opposite type, this will sting a little. Hiya! The fog is disappearing. Technically, it isn't. It's simply no longer appearing within your field of vision. What a handy trick! Hey, Milla? Can I ask you something? What is it? Would it be possible to make it so women's clothing no longer appear in my field of vision? Everyone look over there. Wait, is that the Great Tree? I can't believe that something so huge could have been near my village all along. Well, as trees go, that one is certainly great. It's still so far away. There should be a small settlement just a short way ahead. Maybe we can rest the night there. Sounds good to me. I'm exhausted. Yeah, me too. I know this is urgent, but maybe we could afford to rest just a little. Do you think that would be okay, Milla? A little rest would be fine. It is important we face this at full strength. Alright, then away we go. Man, nobody ever Nobody will even play along with my gags. McHugh. You get it though, right, McHugh? The base urges that we men all are powerless to resist. McHugh. What are you averting your eyes for? Are you scoring me now? Damn it! What am I supposed to do? I'm stuck at the peak of middle-aged horniness here. Fine, I'll just scream till I feel better. Hello, fog-free tree place. I think I just heard something moronic being shouted behind us. Do not turn your back. Turn to look, mademoiselle. The imbecilite could be contagious. That's a totally different name. This must be the settlement. I wonder where we should stay. We should find a room at an inn if we can. No, concealing yourselves would seem to be the better choice. Huh? Ah, yeah, right. Our faces are known. Man, I hate those goddamn transgressors. They're still alive? We need to condemn them, like yesterday! Burn in hell, transgressors! Look at that. We've unified the people, at least. Impressive how much contempt they can have for people they ain't never met and don't know nothing about. Well, that's what happens when you're framed for the deaths of thousands. Oh look! Something's coming on Vision Central. Let's check it out. Already back to minting new transgressors. Man, this world's a sick place. If the masses are this passionate about it, trying to rent a room would be too dangerous, even in costume. What should we do, Kanata? I don't see how we could rest easy here. Let's just get out of the town while they're all busy with Vision Central. I believe that would be wise. Everyone, please hear my tale. That voice. What is it, Aegis? Do you know that voice? The one on Vision Central? No. No! This can't be happening! Aegis! Where are you going? Is that guy really in a vision? This ain't how they usually go. No! Why? My name is Hawken Alver. And I am Nema Alver. The transgressor, Aegis Alver, who they say caused the death of thousands, is our son. Wait, so those two... Dad, Mom... All we ask is that you hear what we have to say. Aegis Alver is our son. All we ask is that you hear what we have to say. Mom, Dad, what are you doing? We had raised Aegis from a young age to become a knight. He was a kind and upstanding boy that seemed to be the perfect candidate for knighthood. And he lived up to every one of our expectations, growing into a splendid young man. As a knight of Medigal, he quickly rose to the rank of knight commander. He was a finer son than we ever could have hoped for. He was our pride and joy. Dad, Aegis means more to us than anything. He is our greatest treasure. Mom. So please, allow me to say this one thing. There is no way my son is a transgressor. Under no circumstances would he ever involve himself in any criminal behavior. That footage they showed was some kind of mistake. Aegis would never do anything that could result in the death of innocents like that. I still believe in my son. Respectfully, we ask you stop pleading for his condemnation. I assure you, he's innocent. He's not a bad child. Please stop punishing him. Aegis is no transgressor, and we were so determined to tell you that we were willing to put ourselves in this vision. So believe us, and cease your pleas. Wow, your parents are really nice. Wait, but perhaps they did not think this through. Are they out of their minds, sending a vision like this after what he did? We all saw the vision of him killing the hegemon and sitting off that volcano. There was no mistaking him. Believe you? Why the hell should we? Aegis is the kind of knight who was caught with King Gadal's wife, right? Nothing his folks can say is gonna wipe that stain away. If they raised him as half as well as they claim they did, there's no way he would have become such a rotten transgressor. No kidding. They're just as guilty as he is. It's like they say, a child's crime is a parent's crime. You think we're gonna let you off the hook after you raise that monster of a transgressor? Guess again. You should be condemned just for covering him. Ah, hell. Stop! Stop! Aegis' parents trying to shield a transgressor. You're the ones who raised him into something twisted. Only a criminal would protect a criminal. We don't need transgressors in this world, or their crappy parents. So proud to be parents of a mass murderer. You love your little transgressor so much, you can join him. Be gone like your son. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. How? Dad! Mom! We gotta get over there and save them! Aegis! Your village is close, right? Get running! Really? Now? Move! We don't have time to waste on you! We need to punch through them and run to Aegis' village! We really could use your help, Milla! You'll have it. Dad, Mom, try to hold out. We'll be there soon. Let's go! Hit him with everything we got! Damn it. We still aren't there yet? Please, let us make it in time. Aegis. We'll make it, Aegis. I just know we will. You mustn't lose hope. That faith is... Let that fate be the wind at your back. Thank you all. I'm in your debt. Save your thanks for if we actually succeed. We got more interference coming. Out of our way, enforcers! We have somewhere to be! Finish them as quickly as possible.
灰になる準備は
Okay, 2 more battle nodes.
Koi! 俺が相手だ!
大きくなって肉ですよ。波動の方向やクラッシュフーリング負けないんだから。
Wait, that was a battle node. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why it's free. Is this your town? Dad, Mom, where are you? Wait, that's Aegis? Where are my parents? Speak! Beep! Why won't you answer? Stay away from my villagers. Oh. You're the village chief, right? Get out of here, transgressor. Your presence here is going to get us all condemned as collaborators. That's what you're worried about? Okay, everyone. Please calm down for a minute. We just came here to rescue Aegis' parents. Please, at least tell me where they are. I'm begging you. Yeah, bad news for you, pal. There's no way they haven't been eliminated yet. What? They're running all around town, begging folks to help hide them. So selfish. Shield transgressor and you'll end up a transgressor, too. So we sent them packing. No way we were gonna let that happen to us. You can beg and plead all you want, but it won't get you anything. We don't want any part of this. Silence. One more word out of your mouth, and I'm going to become upset. Who the hell? It can't be true. My parents. Are they? Are they really? Answer me, Chief. Your parents were further disgracing themselves by attempting to flee from the enforcers. So we tied them up. Why would you? You know exactly why. We need to make it clear to the world that we are not in leagues with transgressor scum like yourselves and your parents. The only reward that awaits those who help transgressors is a stain of guilt of their own. That's the last thing any of us want. So Aegis' parents, they're really gone? They were bound and fettered and expelled from the village. I'm sure it did not take long for the enforcers to exact justice. You have your answer, Aegis. Now leave. And take your cronies with you. And remember that the village does not tolerate the presence of filthy transgressors. Why? Did you not hear me, Aegis? Or do we need to tie you up too, just like we did those unseemly wretches who raised you? This is what happens when the poor think their kids will kids will lift them out of the gutter. They shouldn't have gotten so cocky about their little knight. Get out of here, Aegis. Do not bring your treachery to our peaceful town. We should have burned their house down to make it clear that we are no friends to that cursed family. Haha, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Why? Why? Why would you act like this? Unseemly? Wretches? Those are my parents you're talking about. Ugh. You think I'm going to just going to let you say that about them? You think I'm not going to make you pay for this? I'm going to kill every last one of you. Aegis, calm down. Do not interfere, Kanata. These are not human beings we're dealing with here. Aegis. This doesn't seem like the sort of thing we're gonna be able to reason him out of. Aegis, I know how you feel right now, but... Move, Kanta! No, I won't move. This isn't you, Aegis. I don't care.
行くで楽に終わらせたら
そこをどけ。こいつらを全員始末してやる。
そんなことしちゃダメだ。イージスは騎士なんでしょ。だったら正しいことをしなくちゃ。
正しいことだと。下等を葬ることの何が間違っている。
Not wrong.
知らせ。ガス超破断。
貫き超えてイグナイトキラー
こんなことも俺のせや
癒しの余熱ヒートエイド抱かれるんだなズーメン
空想がいい空想がいい空想
角度はできてはるザのように襲えいでザコを知らないまこんなもんやな
I really like the soundtrack for this game. That was jazz is so nice.
これでいくよ後悔じゃ咲き乱れるザの命をほふりしそうかブリムベールロンド
Stay out of my way, Kanta. Move! No! You need to step out of this. I don't want to have to fight you. Then get out of my way! No, I won't! Because if I step aside, you're as good as dead. I'm as good as dead? Me? Yes, if you cut down these people, the righteousness within you will die. You will get it forever, and I don't want to have to see you suffering even worse than you already are. What the hell do you know about anything? I know that your parents wouldn't want to see you like this. Spare me your trite platitudes, Kanta. They may be trite, but they're still... Move. Vicious? If he ain't gonna listen, we'll have to beat it into him. Vicious. Why would you, of all people, stop me? You're always telling us to do what we want. And what I want to do is cut these vermin to shreds. What right do you have to stop me? I don't like it. I tell ya, I don't like it. Is this what you want? Is this who you are, Aegis? What happened to the snooty knight preaching about justice from atop his high horse? He's gonna start murdering folks now? You're telling me that's really what you want to do? Then I was wrong about you, Aegis. You ain't worthy to wash all the blood sin, worthy to wield the blooded sin after all. My blood sin? It's gone? See ya. Don't make me laugh. How about you sleep it off over there for a while? Ha! Even your friends have forsaken you now. This is what you get, Aegis. That dirt is exactly where a son of criminals deserve to be. That man just won't stop. Alright. Alright. Why are you coming this way for? He just pissed me off sometimes, but when it comes being an ass, he's got nothing on you lot. Die, you little worm. You shot my foot! There's so much blood! Vicious, what are you doing? Not another step. Unlike him, I wasn't never no knight of justice. Killing a town full of jerks, that ain't nothing to me at this point. I'm the great goddamn transgressor. Every inch of me is already fouled with sin. Stop this! Shut up. Ugh, it hurts! It hurts! What? That didn't even kill you? I swear. It's always trash like you that don't know when to die. Run for your lives! Ain't no one running nowhere. Vicious, stop! No, Kanta. Stay away, or you'll get pulled into this. But that fool has lost his mind. What does he think this is going to accomplish? Just keep your heads down and get away from him. I ain't getting caught in that crossfire. Don't do this. We didn't do anything wrong. Nah, you didn't, did ya? You just did what you were supposed to do, right? Just let the consensus free you from a burden of having to think for yourself. Everyone teaming up to beat on the mean old couple together. Bet that felt good, didn't it? Got so drunk on the joy of it all that you didn't even realize you just murdered two people. No, we're not the ones who killed them. That doesn't mean you ain't guilty. Ain't no murderer uglier than the one you tell yourself you're not committing. You want to kill someone? The least you owe them is to be honest with yourself that you're doing it. Feel yourself in the bullet of the punches through their flesh. Oh wow. See yourself in the reflection of that blood-soaked blade. Now that's killing. And that's something a big softy like Aegis could never do. That's why I'm gonna kill the whole lot of you for him. Is that what he's doing? Killing them so Aegis won't have to befoul himself? Vicious doesn't think like that. He just does what he wants to do. Huh. That's actually kind of incredible. Kinda? Vicious will bear his sins without making any attempt to justify them. He just follows his heart, and kills with no illusions about what he's doing. Just completely aware that it's a sin. I could never do that. Stop! Please! Please! Sorry, the die is cast. So die. Stop! What was that? Vicious! Stop this. You have to stop. These are the scumbags who need to die. You said that yourself, Aegis. Yes, I did. They're thugs who killed my parents and then spat on their memories. What they did is unforgivable, but even still, even in spite of that, do not kill them. Why not? Because revenge is not justice. I understand that now, Vicious, thanks to you. Seeing them writhing in pain, soaked in their own blood, it's wrong. It's so clearly wrong. My mother and father believed in me until the end. They said I was their pride and joy. That belief is something I don't want to betray. Huh. Mysilla, go and heal the people Vicious shot. Okay. So, can we come out now, I guess? You surely know how to keep us in suspense, Vicious. Uh-oh. McCoo! Oh, what now? There's been a massive disturbance in the mana. Where are those tremors coming from? The mana here is in complete disarray. The Great Grass Valley tree may be under attack. What? I thought we still had time. So did I, but it appears she possesses more destructive force than I anticipated. My assumptions were incorrect. I have made a terrible mistake. The last time a great tree was destroyed, volcanoes erupted, yes? What is going to happen this time? According to the spirits, this entire region is on loose ground. If the tree is ultimately destroyed, then this town and everything around it could be swallowed up. What? Then we need to get everyone evacuated. That may be hopeless. I do not believe we could accomplish that in time. That means... It means we race to the great tree and stop its destruction. Aegis! Ekigrouch, are you okay? I apologize for the distraction. Let's go. I mean, stopping the destruction sounds great, sure. But if we go near the tree, we'll just end up in a sinkhole with everything else, yeah? Is there a point to this complaint? There are numerous towns and villages in this area. Are you proposing we abandon them all to their death, so that we and we alone can escape? If it is our only hope of saving these people, then we will save that tree. You sure that's what you want? Saving the degenerates who live in that crap hole you call home? Life does not come in different values. It is all worth saving, and I intend to save as much of it as I can. That is what I know to be right. Now you're sounding like you again. My bloodstone. It's back on your hand. Don't lose sight of it again. I won't. Alright then. Let's hurry to the great tree to make sure that no one else has to die today. Dad, Mom, I promise that I'll make you proud. So long as I draw breath, I will always live a righteous path. Okay, download. Okay, so there are 5 downloads. I think this section goes to section 11 or section 7. So we're almost done the story then. Might be done within the hour. We made it! This must be the great tree! Whoa. Seeing the tree up close like this, great somehow seems inefficient. Let's go inside. The attacks are likely coming from the interior. Yeah, afraid we can't let you do that. We anticipated we might see you here. You too. The dead goddamn ringers. How you been? Wait, who are these pretty boys? Fanatical followers of caste, apparently. They look amusing, but beware, they are quite powerful. You serve caste? And who do you think you are, speaking the name of God so casually? Is she here? Answer me. Nuh-uh. No way I'm gonna answer your question while you're ignoring mine, lady. This is a waste of very little time we have. Let's fight past them and get inside already. You really think you're able to get past us so easily? I'm frankly a little hurt. It's cute that you think that, but you're not even at the level of a threat that we would bother to handle personally. Hi, Candy-Can! I miss playing with you! Machina! Important to see they're busy with important things. But don't worry. That just means you and I get to play together. You ready?
灰になる準備はいい？久しぶりにお兄ちゃんに会えてマキナ嬉しいです。
君に構っている時間はないんだ。どいてもらうよ。
どうしてそんな意地悪言うですか？いいもん。そんなお兄ちゃんは本気で壊しちゃうですから。
こんな小さなこと戦えってのかよ。
癒やしてフレッシングヒート大きくなって可能な方向よ。
A little background information on Machina is that she is the amalgamation of like hundreds or thousands of enforcers with the grudge of condemning Kanata. That's why she's so interested in Kanata. Don't really know what happens if Kanata dies, like if she would also disappear. But yeah, that's her backstory. Wow, I lost again. You really are strong, Candy-Can. But this isn't over yet. After all the damage we dealt you, how are you still moving? I'm not a real person, so wounds don't really hurt. And since they don't hurt, I can still fight. Stop that now. Orwin? I don't want you to get hurt more than you already are, alright? So be a good girl and go on home. Orwin, watch out! Do not approach her unguarded. Relax. You all need to lower your own weapons. Our opponent is just a little girl. Don't do anything that might scare her. That little girl is not a normal child. She was given the appearance to catch people off guard. Get away from her, Orwin. You're not gonna be able to talk her out of anything. Ain't gonna hurt to try. What is it, mister? Do you want to play with Machina too? I'll play any game with you want, darling. But no fighting. A girl your age doesn't understand the consequences of combat. You can't be doing this sort of thing. I can't? No more fighting? I know at your age, it's hard to understand that some stuff is only for grown-ups. My girl Aura was like that too. But that's why you gotta listen to adults, okay? We'll tell you what's what. Your name's Machina, right? Come over here. I promise I won't hurt you. But fighting and destroying is playing, right? Are there other ways to play? Mister? Mister, play with me. What the? Orwin, get back. Machina! She exploded? Aw, I blew it. If I waited till she was a little closer, I totally could have caught you in the blast. You did that to her? What else would I do with a weapon that doesn't want to fight? Gotta dispose of the defects. What's wrong with you? She may not have been human, but wasn't she one of your companions? She stops being useful for a second, and you just blow her up? What the hell kind of human being does that? Oh, we've disposed of our humanity too. Everything we are now exists to serve our goddess. Stay right there. I'm gonna grab you by that stupid collar and beat the living hell out of you. Yep. That's Machina's story. Well, Fort's already gone into the tree, so I must follow. I'll have to take you up on that offer inside. We need to follow them in. I'm sorry, Machina. I wish I could have saved you. We need to stop those two here and now. We can't let the sort of tragedy be repeated. Wait, why is it brighter inside the tree? Yeah, I imagine that was for like a future update. God, it sucks this game got close. So this is what the inside of a tree looks like. I can hear the tree's screams of pain. If we don't stop them soon... Double asses, just ahead. Oh, you made it to us already. That's impressive. And how is it that they were able to accomplish that, a seed? It's almost as if the man I asked to help to keep them occupied immediately turned and fled inside. Yeah, sorry about that. Machina wasn't exactly performing up to expectations. And besides, if they were still weak enough to let that hold them back, then this little rivalry of ours wouldn't be any fun at all. I suppose if you come this far, we've no choice but to deal with you. But I really do not want to waste a lot of our time on this. After all, it is our vital duty to destroy this tree. So you're destroying this tree personally? Is that tenacious hunk of wood alright? Oh, is a tenacious hunk of wood alright? But one more good push to do it. Still, it's impressive that it survived this long against our newly enhanced powers. Then Cass isn't here after all. Again, you casually utter the name of the goddess. For that act of insolence, I will kill you first, woman. Cass is a friend of mine. Now tell me where she is, and why you are committing this act of destruction. A friend of the goddess, are you? If you're going to lie to our faces, at least put a little effort into it. If you were any friends of hers, we would know it. and we destroy this tree because Cat's beautiful new world awaits beyond it. Beyond the destruction of this tree? It is an apostle's duty to spread the word of God. Therefore, I shall explain, though I doubt you'll understand. What the goddess seeks is a return to the ideas of 8 centuries past, or rather, I should say, a return to that way of life. The way people lived 800 years ago? At the time, humanity teetered on the brink of annihilation due to the threat known as the Dread Fang. In the face of the Dread Fang's overwhelming power, humanity united as never before. To achieve their common goal, all of humanity fought as one. Oh, that's the wrong one. Even though it was a time of great despair, that vision of humanity left a powerful impression upon our goddess. She considered their unity to be a wonderful thing. And what must she think of our current state compared to that? It is nothing but people using vision orbs to stab each other in the back. People search for each other's failings purely to castigate them and tear them down. They attack each other in feeble attempts to improve their own miserable lots in life. Our noble goddess feels personally responsible for this. She says that the vision orbs she created have turned humanity into fools. Therefore, after much consideration, she has decided to bless us with a solution to our problems. To stop humanity's constant pointless infighting, she needs a threat on the scale of the one from 800 years ago. For only the return of existential danger can bring humanity together as one. Wait, so that means the purpose of destroying the trees is to create a crisis for humanity? Correct. And framing us for the deed on the Vision Central. Ding ding ding. You are correct. You've been chosen to serve as the unifying menace to humanity. When all the great trees are destroyed, the land will be in peril, and humanity will once again face an existential threat. And when that happens, all their anger will be directed at you, the perpetrators of their destruction. You are necessary evil that will bring humanity together once more. Consider it an honor. Alright, last stage. And the only fight? You're making us a threat to humanity? You know how lazy people are. They won't lift a finger until they see their own impending doom. Destroying these trees will plunge the world into crisis. That is what will spur them into action. Faced with such a dire threat, they will inevitably unite to defeat you. That's why you're doing all this? Don't you understand how many people will have already died? We're trying to change the way humanity thinks here. A certain amount of sacrifice is necessary, or inevitable. The people of today require drastic evolution. They are clearly not yet ready for vision orbs. How many people truly understand the weight of condemnation? How many carefully consider the charges and take responsibility for their pleas? And how many more abandon their duties of passing justice entirely, and instead merely revel in the chance to tear down and ridicule their fellow man? I'm sure no one knows the answer to that question better than you transgressors. This is a world full of fools, and only extreme measures can hope to solve that problem. And who are you to decide that? Excuse me? Yes, this world has its fair share of fools, but they are not the entirety of humanity. My father taught me the value of living with righteousness, even when it's easier not to. And my mother instilled in me the kindness to protect the weak and extend a hand to my neighbors. There is no shortage of people in this world who devote themselves to living good, honest lives, just as my mother and father did. Ages, spare me your talk of extreme measures. Stop pretending you're revolutionaries, seeking to repair our world. That is just pretext for destruction, one that will demand the slaughter of those who live righteous lives. Excuse me? I will protect the righteous. And no matter how ugly our world and its people, I still believe that people possess the ability to change without your interference. Yeah, I want to change the world too, but I would never use a method that left us so many dead in its wake. The one who will fix the world, the one who is going to fix this world is Kanata. You're just in his way. Unity is a beautiful idea, but no one truly believed in it would seek to earn... Oh god. Unity is a beautiful idea, but one who truly believed in it would seek to earn it through the sacrifices of others. Don't you get all these people you're sending to their deaths have families? Does their misery mean nothing to you clowns? And you respond to the divine plan with derision. Not just of us, but of the goddess herself. We ain't deriding nothing. All we're saying is this. You're goddamn morons. What? People tearing each other down in the name of justice? Yeah, that's pathetic, alright. But here you are, tearing down everyone who gets in the way of your stupid ideals. What's the freaking difference? I had little hope that the likes of you would understand the virtues of our plan, but your lack of comprehension has stunned even me. Well, I am grateful. You have given me clarity. Now that there can be no doubt that Cass is no longer the woman I once knew, and I need not hold back in my attempt to stop her. And you think we will let you louts get anywhere near our goddess? You're gonna pay for this impertinence. Let's make it hurt, Fort. Everyone, attack! I'm gonna make you pay for making me sit through so many boring ass speeches. Let's dance like we never danced before.
手加減はしないぞ。
神は我々に力を与えてくれました。以前と同じとは思わないことです。
命までは取らないでやるよ。お前らは世界の敵として必要な駒だからな。
大樹はもう長くは持たない。さっさと終わらせるぞ。ミラ、力を貸して。ああ、キャスクを止めるため、こんなところでは負けられない。
癒してフレッシングティー大きくなって。
That's ironic. Didn't expect Machina to just one-shot them. They're a lot stronger than they used to be. Let's withdraw a seed. The tree is doomed no matter what they do. Yeah, time to quit while we're ahead. Enjoy your victory! Haha! Can't even admit when they're beaten. What is it, Milla? They were correct about one thing. They've done so much damage to the interior of the tree that its death is only a matter of time. What? Isn't there some way we can help? Yes, there is one way. Huh? What was that? I sense an incredible amount of power surrounding you. By boring mana from the nearby spirits and infusing it into the great tree, it may be possible to prevent the tree's destruction. If it goes well enough, it may even return to what it once was. Really? I had no idea spirits possessed so much power. Way to go, Milla! I knew you saved our bacon. The problem is, doing so will necessitate my staying here for a while. Therefore, Kanata, I must ask you to go to the other trees in my stead. Kaz's destructive spree must be stopped. Milla. Alright. Consider those trees defended. I believe in you, Kanata. Oh, that was short. So, according to Milla, there's 2 great trees left. One to the north and one to the south. We have to get to those trees before Cass does, no matter what. I know it's selfish, but I have to ask. What is it, Aegis? I am well aware of the urgency, but may I have just a little more time here? I want to dig graves for my parents. Oh, you needn't waste time on that. Whoa! Aegis? What are you doing here? Where the hell did you just come from? I have been projecting a special field around myself that renders its contents imperceptible to human senses. So long as I am within it, approaching you without being detected is a trivial matter. Ah, well that is not creepy at all. But for the sake of our hearts, could you maybe not? Hey, so who's this cutie now? Isn't someone gonna introduce me? Orwin, shut up for just a while. You've been following us around all along, ain't ya? Perish the thought. I haven't the time for that. But I did happen to be in Toshimina when I saw all you running out of the library. Ah, so when I sensed someone watching us back there, that was you. The fiercer the beast, the sharper the senses. Ho ho! Guess you came all the way just to pick a fight with me, huh? Not at all. You're transgressors who have weaponized the power of their sins. How could I not want to tag along and observe you? And it's a good thing I did, because I was able to save a few precious lives on the way. What are you talking about? During one of your many battles, I went ahead to a nearby town for provisions, and happened to bump into a pair of exiled villagers. Oh, and I did mention that my special field is able to repel the perceptions of enforcers? You don't mean... the spell field. Oh, Aegis. Mom. Dad. Aegis, my son. I'm so happy you're safe. Aegis. There's no call for tears, son. Dad. Mom. I can't believe this. Oh, thank heavens. Something wrong with you two? All of a sudden, I can no longer sense the great Pasca tree to the south. Wait, does that mean... No! This can't be happening! Damn it! What was that? The great tree was cut down? Look! Someone's coming out of it! You there! Identify yourself! Yuri? And that's the end on a cliffhanger. Why? Why couldn't people give more money to this game? Why would a transgressor want to destroy a tree? Is he working with Cass, or is there another faction? Yeah, it really does. I imagine that's what Yuri would be like if people were constantly hunting him down. I don't know what to do now. Man, I am glad I finished that. Damn. I'm 200 away from a roll. Oh well. Yeah, that really is like a turning point for the story. That they showed an existing character like being affected by the world so much. I mean, they did make Colette into like some sort of weird test tube baby. Oh, cool, I got Lilith. Oh, and Kronos, nice. What else was changed in the lore in this game? Like, Leon was a knight. Stan became a sword because Barbados just murdered him. We have no idea who Barbados is still, I think. Milia is also a created human like Colette. Guys is still a king, so that's pretty normal. Is that all the changes? Oh, Reed and Farah... No, Reed and Farah are still villagers. It's just that Farah became like a weird mass superhero. Aizen's traveling the world looking for Edna. Edna currently is lost on sea, I think. Sophie's also created human. Luke is traveling with Eleanor, I think. Aisha, that's who it is. Alicia. Right. And I think Crest has just met up with Mint. So yeah, all the stories are like kind of all over the place, I guess. But it's neat seeing like how everything's changed. As many flaws as this game had, I am going to miss the story. Right. God, who was the meal again? The one. Right, the Dawn of New World character. They haven't... Wait, did they introduce his other form, Rad Tasker? I think so. Yeah, right. Oh, that's wrong one. Test characters. Yeah, I can't remember who he was with. Like, I don't remember her face at all. Like, it wasn't Marta. Marta got introduced with someone else. Was it Marta? I thought Emil was looking for Marta. It's been too long since I actually read the story. But yeah, there were so many characters that never got introduced. Granted, the cast is goddamn huge, so... Yeah. Oh, right. I remember that part. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a day here, because I am hungry. I can't remember who Mibaru is. Right, that was the thing. God, the lore of this game is so dense. Sad to see it go. Oh, that's what Cresta's master was named? Right. I forgot what his name was. I remember that fight. Alright. But I should end it here before I pass out of hunger. So, thank you everyone who joined me today. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Yep, everyone wait for the manga.